I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. What up? When I was a little boy, I put my hood on my back. All eyes on me and nobody cut me no slack. While bowling up and down, that cold money was all I thought. And daddy was selling drugs, so it made me say fuck sports. Him teaching me the game, felt like he was passing the torch. In front of projects, I jumped off the stoop, not a port. My OGs was my idols, not no Meech or Rick Ross. And remember, to be a boss, life was always the cause. I carry Christ on my back, that's why they call me the cross. And whenever shit was rough, I just hustle and stay my course. And every time I pull myself back on my feet, digging my cleats. Every step I take, rip up the streets. A gun in a vest, some money and weed is all I need. When I hit the block, my mama started losing her sleep. To love a nigga like me is really not for the weak. I became a villain after that 100 bullets ate up my Uncle G. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that.
What up, what up, what up? Tune in to another episode of Good Dad, Bad Son with your favorite cousins. What up, B?
What up, Brody?
Man, I'm here. I feel like I've been in the transfer portal or something, bro. I was in the G
We
League
start
for a
off
minute. I'm
heavy.
back.
The intro be better when you hear, man.
I appreciate it.
Word up.
I said, man, I know that the folks missing me. I gotta get back to my job, man.
You had a busy day today, huh?
Man, I started at what? I started late today, about 7 a.m.
Dang.
Just got out the shower.
Not,
Came here to
not,
talk to
not
the
to
people.
school though, right? Not to the school.
No, no. Trying to close down our old studio.
Yeah.
We here
I
now.
can't do that moving no more, bro.
No. That's a big no. I don't care what it costs. I'm paying it.
I used to move a lot too.
Me
I
too.
used to always grab the Migos from Home Depot.
Okay.
I used to grab them niggas, man, and not grab like 4 of them. Knock that joint out quick.
Going forward, that's where we at.
Word up. Wow, look, slanted. I don't
There you
know.
go. You was off to the
That's
side
better.
for a minute. Yeah, much better. But you can still go a little further if you can.
I got it. That just happened too.
That background dope. You said you were switching it up on us.
Yeah, man. Yeah, got a
Let me
few of
put.
them too. I sent you the joints too, so you
Yeah, I
could.
just got the email as soon as I sat down. I said, bro, he
My
putting it
phone was
around.
tripping the whole time.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
I know
My phone
somebody.
was.
You was telling somebody you ain't get the email.
I,
They was sending you some links.
I had to reset my phone, like restart my phone like 3, 4 times.
Mm.
I couldn't even he just exposed the enemy. That's mail. Yeah, I had to reset my joint mad times.
Wow.
But we here. We here today.
Yes, sir.
We here. Um,
I don't even know where to start. There's so much happening.
yeah,
So
it's a
much
lot
going
going on.
on. What they say? So much to unpack.
Well, oh, Tiara, TT. Devon said he 15 minutes out or something.
Okay.
But let me see. You seen the lady in Chicago that
Man,
got jumped by the kids and all
that
that?
shit broke my heart, bro.
I
It took
mean,
me a
me and
couple of
Juan
days
was
to
talking
even
about that
watch it.
last night.
You and who?
Juan, we was talking about it in the gym. I said, man, I damn near cried watching that shit, man.
Yeah, I cried before I even watched it. I didn't even want to see it, but it just kept popping up.
I, I said, man, man.
And I was talking to somebody. I said, she looked pregnant. They're like, she is pregnant. I said, damn.
Pregnant with sickle cell.
Sickle cell. Any little injury, she out of here.
Out of here.
And they was beating on the little girl too, bro.
Yeah, and the little boy. Man. But even the parents is on some bullshit.
Yeah, they like making excuses for him. Like
Making excuses.
the one that set it off. Talking about she captain of the cheerleading squad and all
I
this.
saw that. I
Man,
got
get the
mad
hell
all
out of
over
here.
again.
Yeah, like you part of the problem.
I don't want to hear none of that.
I
I got
tried, man. I tried to be an adult about it, but man, f them kids, like straight up.
word up. I got mad all over again.
Yeah, like I just can't believe and like nobody was there to intervene. Like nowhere.
Nobody.
And then
Mm-hmm.
the one, you can't help it. Once you watch one video, they're gonna keep feeding them to you. The little
Mm-hmm.
boy was telling the teacher that he didn't want to go out a different door because they was
I
gonna
ain't see
jump.
that one.
Yeah, he was begging the teacher to let him go out a different door. He was gonna go the long way.
I ain't see that one. That's messed up.
Hmm.
And as a teacher, you should know.
Yeah,
You should understand something is not right.
she said she been complaining for a minute though that they was bullying her son. You know how that school. The school really got. They really do got a tough job though, because they're not gonna do nothing until you come up there and act a fool and hit and slap the shut of somebody's kid. Now all of a sudden it's all you know what I'm saying, everybody attention.
She definitely can't even do that. She can't. She not
Right.
shouldn't be doing anything.
Yeah, she this
She's
I was wondering why she wasn't fighting back and I'm like, that's
me too.
crazy.
Me too. That's what I was saying too, bro. It was pissing me off.
Yeah.
It was
It's
pissing
sad
me
though.
off,
It's
truthfully.
sad. And it's got people on both sides trying to sympathize with the children. Like, well, they got to come from a messed up background. Hell, I came from a messed up
Nah, I ain't
background.
civil. I don't care what
Yeah,
background they come from.
yeah, I ain't never
Nigga.
did no crap like that.
We ain't never there. Nah, I don't care what background they come from. They chilling. Here go right here.
Okay,
We can get right into it.
yes, sir.
So the people come in.
It's hard to circle the mother, then pinned her against a fence. The mother and her son to the ground, continuously beating them.
These children gonna have to live with this for the rest of their lives. And the children are our future, so it's not fair.
Police say it started when the 33-year-old mother, her young 106 in Bensley in the South Deering neighborhood. A group of kids then started chasing after them, calling them names. And were being stolen.
Can you hear it on your end? It's the audio choppy on my side.
Right element. Kids in the
This is, you know, just talk around the streets that these kids they have not been held accountable. They have vandalized cars. They have harassed adults and children.
To know and to find out even now that other families are affected by this. We're meeting families out here that their children been bullied and been beat on.
Chicago Police District Council member Joseph Williams was inside talking with the principal, the mother, and CPS administration.
Accountability is going to be key because if this been going on, we need to make sure that principal be held accountable for her actions as well. This should have been documented. Parents should have been called to the school, and we got to make sure all around that is some type of accountability that's happened here.
I think that's my mic or something, Will.
I don't know. It should. You sound good. It was just a video. But everybody's seen it by now. Y'all get the gist of what happened.
That
What
was
up?
the what's up, cousins? That was the incident that them kids jumped that woman and her kid.
Yeah, in Chi-Town. This
Lock these parents up. Need to start locking these parents up, man. Start sending these parents to jail.
we talked
Go
about it
to
a few
jail.
episodes ago, right?
Yep. Go to
They
jail.
suppose they supposedly had locked a few of them up.
Yeah, man. I'm to
I think
jail.
that
It's getting ridiculous, man.
And then
It's
y'all can
getting
hear me still.
ridiculous.
yeah,
Yep.
one of the kids, the little girl gave that little fake apology. She was laughing and everything.
I seen the one TikTok.
Yeah,
The
she was
mom was like,
smiling.
I seen the one TikTok. The mom was like, "Look what you did. Now you all over the internet. I should let them kids come in here and beat your ass."
Oh, talking to a little boy. Yeah.
Yep, she was talking to her son. I should let them come in here and beat your ass.
She said the whole world looking for you.
The whole world looking for you. That's how that's the one mother that don't need to get locked up, huh?
Yeah.
'Cause she the whole world looking for you. Yeah, I got you right here. I should let them beat your ass. That's something my pops would have said or something.
Yeah, man. They was out of control.
It's out of control for that. Out of
And y'all
control for
said
that.
and y'all saying they should lock the parents up for that one, huh?
No, lock them badass kids up.
I can agree with locking the parents up on that one.
What about the
Well,
kids at
not
home
locking them
though?
up, not locking them up, but giving them a citation or something. You wouldn't say lock them up.
Yeah, they gotta have some type of consequence, but I don't think you should lock them up because most of them got multiple kids.
Yeah,
Just
I
child.
gotta take that back.
Maybe not lock them up, be drastic, but like maybe have send a counselor to the house. That's what used to happen when I was young. They used to send a counselor to the crib and make sure that everything was straight. That should definitely happen. What's your kid being into? He need to be watched for a minute, man. Something need to happen because clearly it's not working. I can't speak for all of our kids, but I don't think any of our kids would have been over there jumping on a mother and her kid. I can't see none of our kids doing nothing like that.
I'm more sad about them hitting the little girl than the mom and the son. Like the girl got to be what 5?
I can't even. I can't even imagine. It's Chicago, man. Chicago.
Yeah, the little girl was 6.
I know. It was too many of them for that little lady. The little lady ain't nothing but 100 pounds, but
And
one of them little kids would look cute in their little casket. That's the best way I can put it. Cause I'm gonna get one of them. You can't fight no 40, 50 kid. I don't care who you is, but one
nah,
of them
nah.
would have looked real nice in their little casket.
Yeah, man.
Like
And, and
I
I
was just
got a
telling
question
BJ
for
before
y'all.
you jumped on. I can't believe nobody intervened.
Nobody. I got a question for y'all. If y'all see that's your baby mother and kid out there fighting, are we putting hands on kids at that point? Because I am.
Hands and feet.
Hands and feet dead on kids.
What you
Yeah.
mean? If you're there while it's happening?
Yeah, if you pull up and you see your baby mother fighting a group of kids and your kid as well.
Of course. What
Yeah.
you gonna do? Stand there and let them beat your kids and your baby mom?
No, definitely not.
Well,
Definitely not.
it'll change the whole narrative though, because it ain't gonna. The story ain't gonna start with the kids did to your baby mom and your
It's
kids. It's
definitely
gonna
not.
start with you. Yeah,
It's going to change the narrative. They're going to say
absolutely. He
adult
ain't had to
male
do
out
all
here
that.
putting kids. Yeah, exactly what they're going to say.
He ain't even had to do all that.
Yes, I did.
Facts. They
Yes, I
go.
did.
It's sad, man.
It make no
So
sense.
we got one of the kids. Because I don't know how true it is, but they said they arrested some of the kids.
Yeah, I seen it. I think it's a rumor because some of the stuff I'm saying, they saying ain't
Yeah,
no
that's why I'm
charges
like, you
been
don't know
brought up.
what's real and what's not.
Hmm. I won't watch the video of them actually beating on that woman. I just keep listening to the stories. I'm not going to indulge in it. I still ain't watched Charlie Kirk getting shot in his neck. I can't. I can't.
Yeah, it was rough to see for sure.
Yeah, I'm so tired of it, Will, man. All the nullification to just violence, period, is
Hmm.
so annoying, man. And it's like these people that love to see it ain't never did nothing violent or had anything violent happen to them. And it's just
Right.
like, man, I ain't. When
They
I
live in
see people get
paradise.
shot, yeah, man. I see people get shot, I feel it. When I see people get jumped, I feel it. And like I literally feel it. I
Hmm.
can't. Nah, I'm good.
Hold on.
Keep it respectful. This is the child.
Be respectful. This is a child.
I was wrong, but it's okay. Come on. for everything that I did. And I was to say anything, keep it respectful. This is a child.
Oh, that's the same thing. It's just going over.
Yeah,
She really wasn't doing my.
we gotta figure your audio out. That clip sounded just like the first one.
It's man.
You good though. It's just your media coming through crazy. But yeah, she kept wiping her face, not nan tear falling out. She
She go
doing
out and
this.
come back in.
Okay.
You think she was faking it a little, Will?
A lot. She's smiling and everything, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I thought she was faking it too.
And like the elders told us, you only sorry because you got caught. You ain't
Cause
sorry.
you
You
got
ain't
caught. Cause you got caught. Cause you got. That's what the first judge told me when she sentenced me to 2 years. She said, you know why you getting 2 years? Cause this ain't your first robbery. I know you done got like three, four, and 5 of them out. God, you getting time for every last one. And be lucky it's only 2 years.
Damn.
That's exactly what she told me. My first conviction.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mhm. She was right. She wasn't wrong at all. Word up. I ain't even
But
have it. What you about to say, Will?
that one that we was just watching, her mom put out a statement, and from the statement you could tell why the kid act like that.
Yeah, yeah. And then at that she gonna say, keep in mind this is a child. Your child was the one that went out there and decided to act grown. Don't tell
Right.
us to chill now and be easy on her. Nah, nah, we ain't
Right.
gotta be easy.
Your
We ain't gotta be
adolescent
easy.
child was hitting on a
Hmm.
toddler.
Was hitting on the toddler. Now you begging the community to have eviscerate her, get her ass. That's what I'd have said. Get her ass. Get
Yeah,
her ass.
I ain't with it neither, fellas. Let me see.
Word.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been here all night
Doing just fine, right?
doing just fine, bro.
That's how
It's
it
like
be.
when you turn this camera on, it get different, huh? B.
No, he had the camera on and everything. It just started
It was
showing up when
fine.
it was showtime.
It was fine. Perfectly fine. We're gonna get into the
Mm.
Epstein files in a minute. Davon, you
Man,
had sent me something too.
yeah, I sent you something on the Epstein Files. I sent you some. Boy, they was letting that FBI director have it. Boy, I listened to 3 hours of that the other day, just live. With, and everybody went going. Yeah, I listened to 3 hours of that, just live, but everybody coming at him from every angle. And
Well,
then the one black,
what
huh?
he do? What he supposedly did?
Okay, so that's the dude. I can't. I don't know why his name's escaping me right now, but he's the dude that Trump put in charge of the FBI once Trump got in office about 200 days ago. However long ago it was. But he was blaming the old FBI director for not releasing files and all this other stuff. But when he got into the seat for FBI director, he ain't released nothing either. But
Wow.
there's just a lot of finger pointing, and the Democrats made a good point too. There's like, man, y'all ain't want these files released until recently. Y'all been holding off to get these files released, and then they was like Trump could have been released them since he been in office. It could have been released them, and then other Republicans was like, man, y'all ain't want these papers released until recently. We want to know what the big change is.
Right.
So it was a lot. There's a lot to unpack in there, boy. The one lady said, y'all don't want to release them files because there's people in this courtroom that's on some of them tapes. One black lady, the black lady couldn't wait to tell it. She
I
couldn't
don't care
wait.
what they release. I don't believe it. That should been rewrote so many times.
Man, it got redacted so many times. It's
Folks
ridiculous.
paying to get their name taken off the list. I would.
I,
Who they
look,
paying?
they got too much power,
Whoever
man.
whoever got the power to redact them. Shit.
Whoever got the power to redact them. Oh,
Cause what's that, bro? I'm telling you, if if I had some incriminating documents, bro, all of us, all our co-hosts on here, bro, about time them shits come out, how long they had them? 6 years, 7 years,
yeah, we damn sure ain't getting convicted for them if we
bro.
homies. You know how we do.
I'm telling you.
Nah, but
What up, man? What up, TT? What up,
not for
Kurt?
those charges though. Y'all going to jail. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all going to jail, bro.
I
You
feel
did
that.
what to a kid? That means I can't even have you around my kids. You going to jail.
Yeah, that's what they need to. They like BJ always say, they demonic, bro.
And honestly, I don't believe that demonic thing come with a race, color, age. I think all of y'all humans is capable of being demonic. I don't care your culture, your religion. I think all of y'all are capable of being some type of demons.
Well, I might have to send these to you. If mine keep acting up, I'm gonna have to send them to you.
Okay, who name y'all going to replace them with?
Railed against it for
Some dead
covering up
people,
Jeffrey
Dre.
Epstein's human trafficking ring. Let me refresh your memory with this clip.
Why is the FBI protecting the greatest pederast, the largest scale pederast in human history?
Simple, because of who's on that list.
So you finished that December 2023 interview with a challenge to the FBI and harsh words for Republicans in Congress for not getting the Epstein files out to the public. You can see this clip.
Boy pants, and let us know who the pedophiles are.
That clip was a little longer than that.
You said Epstein's black book is under the, quote, direct control of the director of the FBI. Look at this clip.
This is way off the topic, but who has Jeffrey Epstein's
Black book? Black book, FBI.
But who? That is I mean, there's
that's under direct control of the director of the FBI.
All right, so you were sworn in as director more than 200 days ago. Now the black book is under your direct control. So why haven't you released the names of Epstein's co-conspirators in the rape and sex trafficking of young women and girls?
The Rolodex, which is what everybody colloquially refers to as the black book, has been released.
Oh, no, you're talking about what the journalist got 5 years ago? No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about what you were talking about there.
That's
the black
exactly
book
what
under
I'm
the
talking-
direct control of the FBI director.
We have released more material than anyone else before. The Biden administration, Obama administration had the exact opportunities to release this material, and they never did. And if you are selling the men and women of the FBI,
Why
we're
have
not
you
going after
changed your
child
position?
predators. Hang on, you said we're not going after child predators. 1,500 child predators arrested this year, 35%
Okay.
increase.
I'll reclaim my time.
4,700 child
Mr.
victims
Chairman, I'm going to
found.
reclaim my time if you could instruct the witness. Why have you changed your position? There you were saying it's under the direct control of the FBI director and all of it should be released. Why have you changed your
Everything
position?
that has been lawfully permitted to be released has been released. And as I told you,
Really?
the investigation was limited. And let me make something crystal clear. I never said Jeffrey Epstein didn't traffic other people, other women, and they're not other victims. This is the investigation we were given from 2006, 7, and 8, and the search warrants from 2006, 7, and 8. That's what we're working with.
Well, wait, have you released all of the stuff that the FBI has seized from Epstein's house? The computers, the emails, the file cabinets, the documents? What about the financial records? Have you released all of that?
Everything the court has allowed us to
Which
release.
court are you talking about?
3 separate federal courts have come in and said.
We're talking about the evidence you've got. It's got nothing to do with what those courts have.
Do you have any
We're talking
idea
about
how the
evidence-
law works?
Wait.
Do you want me to break the law in a federal judge's order?
No, I want you to
satisfy
follow your own
curiosity?
word, Director Patel. Before you joined the FBI, you railed against it for covering up Jeffrey Epstein's human trafficking ring. Let me refresh your memory with this clip.
Why is the FBI protecting the greatest pederast, the largest scale pederast in human history?
Simple, because of who's on that list.
So you finished that December 2023 interview with a challenge to the FBI.
Boy was backpedaling.
I don't think anything changed. Was the audio messed up on that one too?
That was good.
That was good, yeah.
It was good?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
ain't too much changed. I don't know what happened to my thing.
Yeah,
And now he is the FBI.
yeah, now he the lead.
So what's the problem? What's the problem now, right?
Hey, Trump could have them released today if he wanted to. All he had to do is sign the papers. He don't have much to do.
I
He just
thought
got to sign the
he
papers.
signed them and gave him 30 days.
Right now, it's just sitting for him to sign. That's what they waiting on now. They done superseded the paperwork. They pushed everything right to his front desk in these last 2-3 days.
Oh, I thought he had already signed it, and they got 30 days to release the unredacted file.
Man, that's crazy. They said they handed them a redacted list. They said they could barely see anything on the paper. The whole sheet was redacted.
Man, listen, them people got the list, bro. The people before Cash, but what's his name? Cash got in there.
Mm-hmm.
They already had the list. They said Trump didn't have to wait for any of this to release the files.
He could
I
have just
mean, he
released
Nope,
didn't,
it.
you
but
don't.
Biden and them didn't have to wait to release the files neither.
He don't wait for he
Them
don't
got
wait for
like
nothing else.
Biden wasn't in there for all these years, with, you know what I mean? And didn't release no files, wasn't even talking about it.
Yeah, true that.
The bottom line is that all of them are trying to protect each other. They all are a gang. They're just not all Bush, Trump, what's the Clinton, all of them are the same people. They're gonna protect each other first, and then that's why it don't matter who's in office. They all in the same group. It's the same group of Democrats, it's the same group of Republicans. They're protecting each other. Don't matter who's in office.
I
So
don't think
who
Trump ever went to that island though.
whose
That's
name
the
supposed to be
thing.
on the list? The clients?
I don't. It depends on what we talking about when we talking about the list. The list could be anything. Trump name is in them emails because Epstein they was beefing. So a
Okay.
lot of the Trump name come up so much because Epstein is talking about Trump. Epstein
They
is
say,
talking about Trump. Epstein was trying to get Trump banged up.
they say Epstein and Trump. They said Trump name was mentioned over 1,000 times.
Epstein and Trump had beef.
And then on top of that, they don't want to release all the names because they're saying some names are they
A
want to
threat to
protect.
security, to
They want to
national
protect
security.
victims like people like the door hop or the bellsman or the people that serve them. They're trying to protect all of those names that might be on the paperwork but have nothing to do with the case. They trying to plant that seed in our head already that this famous name might be on here, but he ain't got nothing to do with it. Yeah, all right.
And I gotta take back Jasmine Crockett.
What happened?
She ain't as smart as I thought she was, man.
Oh no, that ain't sis no more.
No, she's some bullshit.
Oh boy, what Jasmine Crockett do?
So she went on and said how a lot of the Republicans and Trumps and all that took donations from Jeffrey Epstein, and it wasn't the same Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh,
It's
supposedly
the
after
billionaires
his.
that fund both sides. Not gonna really be any politicians that getting in any trouble.
Nah, man, no, you
Well,
tripping. Some
they
of them
not.
politicians is doing just as bad as them billionaires. Word up, they all friends. That's why them billionaires is friends with them politicians because they got judges and lawyers and political views that align with each other.
See,
No, he right though. They
where
ain't gonna
Kurt at?
lay they folks
This
out to
your
dry.
homegirl. Where Kurt at? It's your homegirl, Kurt.
What's she trying to say? Like he was cloned?
Um, no. Check this out.
Action to take away from the fact that the guardians of pedophiles is literally trying to protect pedophiles. The president is a convicted felon and an accused sex offender. Stacey Plaskett hasn't been accused of either. So what are we actually here talking about? Trump and Epstein were besties. We've all seen the pictures of them. We saw the birthday book. So why are y'all more interested in talking about Stacey Plaskett than Trump's relationship with the man? When did y'all become so moral? Because I can remember when y'all wouldn't sign the discharge petition. All of a sudden, everybody wanted to vote for this, but you wouldn't sign the discharge petition. Until we decide that we are going to go after the actual rapists and pedophiles, miss me with your moral high ground. Folks who also took money from somebody named Jeffrey Epstein, as I had my team dig in very quickly. Mitt Romney, the NRCC, Lee Zeldin, George Bush, Win Red, McCain Palin, Rick Lazio. I just want to be clear. If this is the standard that we're going to make, just know we're going to expose it all. And just know that the FEC filings, they are available for everybody to review. This is absolutely ridiculous. You decide that you want to punish a sitting member of Congress because you are concerned about her text messages. Well, maybe you should be more concerned about those sex tapes that we still haven't gotten access to. Maybe you should be more concerned with the fact that the president, his name is mentioned in the files way more than Stacey Plaskett's name. Listen, I'm not saying that anything is right or wrong, but listen, if you're trying to figure out what's going on with somebody that's a criminal, then you maybe need to talk to their associates. That's exactly why maybe she was getting text messages. I'm not saying she was or wasn't, but considering the fact that they were talking to another associate of the president's and maybe she needed intel, you'd have to go talk to somebody that maybe knows what he's up to.
Time has expired.
Yo, that time expired be killing me every time, Will.
Hurry up and cut her off.
So the Jeffrey Epstein that she's saying that all of them was funded by is a Dr. Jeffrey Epstein. It's not Jeffrey Epstein, this nigga. So while she did all that just now, it's the wrong Jeffrey Epstein.
No.
So they should sue her for defamation. That's what they should do.
She ain't got her facts together.
She ain't got her facts together. What is she doing? What are they talking?
Tripping.
They got Trump derangement syndrome. They so busy want to go after Trump. They looking bad. All of them.
You know, that reminds me. I used to have the idea, or everybody probably had that thought of, or Jordan, Michael Jordan had owned Corecraft for up north in jails. So I thought about it one day. I'm like, man, everybody always say Jordan. Let me Google it.
It was
Man,
the
I
governor.
Google it. It's the governor. It's somebody completely Michael Jordan that's completely different. So why everybody run around with it? People don't know. It take you 2 seconds to look something up, to not look like an idiot.
Well, she did look it up. She took the time to look it up, and they still look like an idiot.
Looked up the wrong person.
It says Dr. Jeffrey Epstein. On top of that, she has a team that is not just her. On top of that, the funding that came from Dr. Jeffrey Epstein was years after Jeffrey Epstein
Passed away.
Come on, this is idiotic, man. This is idiotic on the Democratic behalf. Hakeem Jeffrey is another one that was asking Jeffrey Epstein, the pedophile, for funding after he was convicted.
Wow.
Then you got Stacey Plaskett that was at a congressional hearing texting Jeffrey Epstein during the congressional hearing when they was going after Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Was telling her what that is. Democratic Virgin Island Congresswoman. Come on, man. It's the Dems, bro. It's the Democrats. That's what I'm trying to tell me. It's the Democrats. They're terrible. Terrible. Hold on. Let's go to Stacey.
Damn, it just started raining.
Did you see that, Will? The lady that was getting text messages from
I ain't see it.
Here you go.
I've been under a rock.
Don't worry, I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Coming right up.
They in bed. They in bed with this man, man. They in bed. And they can't keep acting like it's so innocent. That's the thing. It's like when it's one of them, they defend it. Nah, throw yours under the bus too.
Yeah, if you wrong is wrong, right?
Wrong is wrong. That's all I'm saying. Wrong is wrong, and they don't know how to be real.
It's all corny to me. I seen the one video they had the victims holding signs up saying they want the files released. But if these people are such notable figures, y'all can't recognize them and tell us who they are?
Exactly. Let me see. This is from 2019.
This was when Barack Obama was president of the United States. And while we were once driving through a struggling neighborhood in Chicago, he commented that only Black people could live that way. Attorney-client privilege, yes, I will turn it
At the
over.
same
You, as
time,
my friend, Mr. Meadows,
he's
pointed
reading the
out,
text
misled this
messages
committee
from
even today
Epstein
in a
right
written
now.
submission that contradicted your testimony. You have suggested you are going to review that. Did you review? Are you going to review it in our next break to correct the record? Yes or no?
Yes.
Question, you helped out the president's campaign or were involved in the campaign as a representative, as a spokesman, even in your words today. It was your idea for the campaign dating back to 2011. Is that accurate? Yes or no?
Yes.
Mr. Weisenberg and other individuals, Ms. Rona. Who are those individuals? Are they with the Trump organization?
They
and
are.
are there other people that we should be meeting with?
Alan Weisselberg is the chief financial officer.
You got to give us as many names as you can so we can get to them.
Yes, ma'am.
Is Ms. Rona, what is Ms. Rona's position?
Rona Graff is Mr. Trump's executive assistant.
And would she be able to corroborate many of the statements that you've made here?
Yes, her office is directly next to his, and she's involved in a lot that went on.
What up, Kurt?
Big Kurt, how you feeling? Unmute your mic, Kurt. Ooh. We can see he feeling pretty bad.
Right.
I'm tripping. That one was good, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So she was, Kurt, we can't hear you, man. Let me help you out, Kurt.
He muted himself. We can't undo it.
Oh, you.
There you
go. Go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah, I was listening to y'all, but it was taking me a while to get some clothes on, you know.
We ain't even need to know that, man. What's up with your people?
Spare us the visual.
Word.
I got this thing hooked up to me, you know.
Oh, from your surgery.
Yeah. All right. Now, I got my blunt rolled and ready. I'm ready to go. Now, Democrats and Republicans, both of them, all of them pedophiles, all them motherfuckers. They even got the Prince of Wales, or whatever his name is, Prince Charles.
I just want to talk about the for sure. I just want to speak on the facts. I don't want to get up here and just start talking like that. Let's speak on the facts. The facts are, hold on. The facts are, you might have missed it. Jasmine Crockett was just up there trying to make it seem like these guys got donations funded from Jeffrey Epstein, and it was the wrong Jeffrey Epstein.
I've seen that, and she justified what she was saying. She said, Jeffrey Epstein. She didn't say whether what happened.
See, that's the clown shit I be talking about. You know what I'm saying?
She did. I say, but okay, that's one. But I'm saying there are Republicans and Democrats. Facts are the reason that Prince Charles, took his brother off and he's no longer a prince is because he was involved with that. It's a lot.
I don't know anything about Prince Charles or whatever. If you have something we could play up here about Prince Charles, then we could do that. But right now we talking about Jasmine Crockett and Stacey Plackett.
Somebody echoing, messing up the whole feed.
I don't know why you feel like it's just Democrats that are.
I'm not saying that. I actually agree with you. I know it's on both sides, but we only talking about what we know. We only want to talk about what we know for sure. What happened? That's what I'm saying. Let's just talk about what we know. You want to get up here and talk about Prince Charles, and I don't know anything about Prince Charles. I don't know. If you got something, you can send it to me, but I don't know anything about Prince Charles. I haven't seen anything about Prince Charles. What they have is what they're showing right now was about Stacey Plackett and Hakeem.
That's been all over what I'm saying, that's been all over the international news that Prince Charles' brother, whatever his name is, I can't remember what his name is, but they took his royalty title from him and made him move out of the royal palace in Britain because he was associated with Epstein. It's a lot of them. Bill Clinton. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of people that, and they protecting each other. I'm riding with David. They protecting each other. It's certain names they gonna let out. Certain names they just, it'll shake the whole power structure if all those names get out. That's why they redacting it and they hiding who it is and they taking so long, because the Democrats and Republicans all had people that was the head director of the FBI, but neither one of them. When Biden was in office, he didn't release it. When Trump them indicted it, they didn't release it, because it's a lot of ties with a lot of people. Now people get their hands on them papers, and when they redact them, they shred up the evidence, and that's how some of them names get taken off or hidden and shit, you know. But the victims, that's who I'm looking at. The victims have a right to be able to, address the motherfuckers that did that shit. Now, we can't say Donald Trump ain't got no affiliation, because they already have stated, and it's all over, that the dude Epstein was getting a lot of his girls from Mar-a-Lago, from Donald Trump's place. He was going, and they was cool with each other. They had beef when the shit started hitting the fan. So Donald Trump had to try to distance himself. That's where that beef came in at. And then
that's false. That's false. That's false. What you talking about is false, bro. Trump kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago in 2012, 2011, something like that. Years ago, man.
Donald Trump, a lot of those girls came from the
You're not talking about that. Okay, the girls, Trump always had girls around him. Okay, so the girls, matter of fact, to tell you the truth, hold on, to tell you the truth, the reason why he did kick him out of Maryland was because he was trying to recruit them girls to the island and all that. That's why he banned the nigga from Maryland. You're not Trump, man. You got Trump arrangements too. Get off of Trump. We got the facts here. We pulling up what they have that's factual. And that's a fact that he kicked them out and banned them from Maryland because he was trying to recruit the girls for what he had going on.
Kurt, you don't got no headphones, Kurt? No earphones?
Donald Trump.
Me, Will?
No, Kurt.
Yeah, I got some earplugs.
We need you to put your earplugs on, because when BJ talking, we getting a horrible kickback.
Oh.
Or maybe turn your phone down or something.
Let me try that. Is that better?
I got to wait till BJ start talking.
My mic is messing up bad.
All right, it sounds a little better now. We're straight. I think his phone was too loud.
Is it straight? Is it straight? I'm straight now?
Nope.
No? Let me see, man.
What are y'all hearing? I don't hear what y'all hearing.
It's Kurt's mic.
You're not gonna hear it because it's you.
It's your mic. It's getting whatever feedback is in your background. You got something on in your background, Kurt?
Nope.
Then you need to put your headphones in or something.
This is a new phone, though. I had to give me a new phone, so it might be picking up everything. I wasn't gonna be on
earbuds or nothing.
Yeah, I got some, but that means I got to get up and walk all the way to the other room.
Good.
It's gonna take a minute.
It's not you, BJ. It's Kurt.
I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Kurt, you're gonna have to.
Give me a second, bro. I'm moving as fast as my old butt can go.
Well, we're not trying to rush you, but we ain't trying to rush
you. I know.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're straight.
I'm straight. All right. Maine said, nah. They started beefing over a property dispute. That was one of them. They fell out, but everybody that was there saying it was known fact that Trump kicked them out of Mar-a-Lago because he was on them girls.
I don't know if Trump was on them young girls with Epstein, but I do know Trump is a little perv ass dude. So I
How
ain't
you know that?
saying
How you know that?
he did say grab him by the pussy, right? There's countless things that Trump said
Now,
publicly that was
listen, man. We can talk without cursing so much, man. Between you and Coop, you just gonna have a bunch of curses up here. You can say
I
something,
mean,
grab them by the
that's what
vagina. You see how easy that is?
but that is easy to say, but once again, your president of the United States said grab
I
him by the
forget that.
P
I'm talking
word.
about what we got to do for the show.
Right.
But you said, yeah,
But
he
he said
said
that
what did he say, Davon? What did he say?
he said grab her by the vagina. He had that incident. He had
What did he say?
uh,
Say it one more time.
grab her by the vagina. Did
He
you
said
you
he what was the say the whole thing?
sometimes they let you grab them by the vagina.
Sometimes he said when you're rich, when you have money and you're a celebrity and you're famous, they'll let you
Hmm.
grab them by the vagina.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's what he said,
that's
and
what he
and, and
said.
that's and that's a factual statement because that's what rich people do, and that's what they let them do.
B, you curving, Cuzzo.
I
Cause
mean, we could if listen, I could put you in front of a camera and let you just talk, and I can say a bunch of stuff that'll make you a perv. You
I
you
get
just
it.
you start talking. If you was in front of a camera, they would say you a perv. I just see it's a man being a man, a rich man talking like a rich man.
All
You
right, that
you
don't
you, you don't
that
so you don't condemn these riches.
I I I get what your point is. I get what
You
your
listen
point
to them
is,
niggas
but
every day,
that's
and they
not.
saying way worse stuff than that.
Yeah, I don't want my rapper. I wouldn't nominate my rapper to be a president, though. That's the point.
He wasn't he
I
wasn't
wouldn't
he
nominate
wasn't
me to be
president
a
at the
president.
time. He
That's
wasn't president at the time, and he was being recorded when he shouldn't have been recorded. He was having a regular conversation. That's the problem. When you and Kurt, when y'all start acting like people ain't human, just because he's the president, he's still human. He's just talking. That's just a
listen.
regular conversation.
I disassociate certain things that he do with other things that he do. And like the bill he passed, for example, with the overtime thing that's going on now, where we get all of our overtime and the government not taxing nothing. I like that law. Personally, I work a lot of extra time. However, I don't like for my president to be someone who talks about females in the light that he does. That's all. Two things could be true.
Okay.
That's all. I
And
think he
why you don't like that?
why I don't like I would
You
because
don't like him. You don't like your president to talk how you would talk, how you talk.
no, no, no.
Okay.
I'm not a leader of a bunch of women and men. That's not something I would be a bad leader for the presidency because I engage in females the way that I do. I'm not good candidate. Things that make me not a
I
good
just asked
candidate.
him that, ma. I mean, auntie. I just asked him that, auntie. Word up.
Things that make me not a good candidate is cool. I'm just saying, if he wasn't someone that was running for president and was just a rich guy and said it, hey, have at it.
Okay.
Have at it. But he's someone who was in a political eye and a political figure who says some weird things now and then. So I can see him indulging in that activity with Epstein. Can I see him not and just being around a bunch of rich people? I can see that too. I'm not surprised either way it go. Your name ain't mentioned 1,000 times for no reason, though.
Not
Not for
only that, wasn't Donald Trump convicted of being sexually inappropriate with that chick, and she has to pay him X amount of millions of dollars? Yes, but when she told the story, he kept telling, "I don't know her. I've never seen her in my life," and it's known facts that he did what he did to her in that elevator.
I
You
don't know
know,
nothing about that.
They ain't a known fact for me. I
you
wasn't
ain't
there.
heard
My first
you.
time hearing that.
Okay, it's the first
I heard
time.
what she
Yeah,
said. I heard what she. Well, I didn't even hear what she said. She said what she said in the elevator or whatever. He said what he said. It ain't no known fact for me though. I wasn't there.
but
I
but
didn't see it.
they found him guilty and he owed that woman
That's
money.
fine. That's fine
Kurt,
too.
Kurt, if you find that, pull it
I'm not
up
gonna
and
say it's a
send it to
known fact.
BJ. Pull
I'm
it
not
up,
gonna say it's a
Kurt.
known
Find
fact.
it where you seen it at and send it to BJ.
No, He's convicted of it or whatever. He owed money or something. He lost it. He lost in the what was it, a civil suit or something? He lost
Yeah,
that.
it
But
was a
see,
silver
this
suit.
what y'all do. This what y'all do. This is where the Trump derangement
I
shit
didn't know
come
nothing about it,
into
so
play.
don't say y'all.
This is where
I'm
the
just
Trump. All
learning
right, they're
about
going.
it.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Kurt. But both of y'all do it. This is where the Trump derangement stuff coming at. We talking about what just happened, right? A couple of days ago. What we just found out when it comes to these Epstein files. Davon, you bring up grabbing him by the vagina. He bringing up the thing with Stormy Daniels and all that. Y'all not talking about what's going on now. How long y'all gonna talk about that? He's in his second term as a president. How long y'all
Okay,
gonna talk
but we talking about something we really don't even know about because they haven't released it all. You know what I'm saying?
fact. No, these are facts. What we talking about? Stacey Plackett it's a fact. That's why she was up there defending it. Jasmine Crockett, you seen her. You seen her.
But
Hold
see,
on,
BJ,
hold on right quick. Kurt, it's something in your background. We can't hear y'all go back and forth.
But he got the TV on or something.
Yeah, that's
Let me play this right quick.
I go ahead.
President's signature on the Epstein bill has now made its way there. It has started a 30-day clock for the Justice Department to release the Epstein. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett of Texas. And thank you for being here because now this clock has started with the president signing the bill behind.
Is it staticky to y'all?
Yeah.
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 Crazy. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
My thing is this about this whole Epstein Files things. A lot of that stuff has been hidden, and a lot of us, as in the public, we only know about what we see on the media. You know what I'm saying? Now, when they go to having these hearings, I heard echo. Y'all heard echo?
It's your phone, Kurt.
Background.
Yeah, it gotta be you, Kurt. Hold on, let me play this while you figure that out.
Closed doors tonight. Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, was asked earlier today about releasing everything. She repeatedly said, "We will follow the law." Do you expect that you'll get all of these documents?
I do not. I absolutely don't expect it, especially when you start to say things like Pam Bondi said she will follow the law, because the only thing that we have seen consistently out of this administration, whether we're talking about the failed prosecution of Comey, and I'm saying failed because that is absolutely what I anticipate is going to happen, we know that they are always doing the opposite of following the law. Every time we look at those court orders that they have ignored, they have literally put us in this constitutional crisis in this country.
Still back?
Kurt, mute your mic for a
Because for
second,
the
Kurt.
first time, we have another branch of government that seemingly thinks that what other branches have to say, well, you know what, that's advisory. It's not anything that they have to follow. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, but I don't expect consistency.
The president said tonight he thinks it's going to end up being really embarrassing for Democrats. Are you worried that it's going to be embarrassing for Democrats?
I can tell you one thing, I ain't never worried about my name being in the Epstein files. So that's one thing that we can talk about. Number two, for me, it's not partisan. As somebody that worked in the criminal justice system, I understand what it is to sit across from a victim. I understand their stories, I understand the trauma, and I understand the lasting effects. Wrong is wrong, right is right. And I think that that is what we are missing in this administration. It seems like he consistently wants to give a pass so long as someone is a follower of his. That's what we saw with the January 6ers, that he decided that he was going to pardon, and then even after they got in trouble again, he decided to pardon them again. He seemingly only wants to go after people that he looks at as if they are opposition. We in this country, what justice looks like, is going after whoever is wrong, no matter their race, no matter their political affiliation, and no matter how much money they do or don't have in their bank account.
So you're saying, yeah, you don't care even if it does.
I don't care. I don't care. That's not what this is about. To me, it's not political. We need to make sure that we understand how it was that this was able to take place, and we need to make sure that we tear down those structures. We have an obligation as legislators to make sure that we do better by the people in this country. We need to make sure that there are no other children that end up in similar circumstances, whether Jeffrey Epstein is alive or dead. We need to make sure, because it wasn't just one man. This was a system, a sophisticated system that was set up. And so we need to make sure that there are no other victims going forward.
One Democrat who's been on defense over Jeffrey Epstein is Stacey Plaskett. She represents the Virgin Islands. She was texting with Jeffrey Epstein the day of Michael Cohen's hearing. Her questions pretty closely followed the text messages between the two of them to ask about Rona Graff, Trump's longtime assistant. You were defending her today, in recent days, yesterday, and you talked about Republicans taking money from Jeffrey Epstein. Here's what you said.
Who also took money from somebody named Jeffrey Epstein, as I had my team dig in very quickly. Mitt Romney, the NRCC, Lee Zeldin.
See, that, y'all hear me? See, that killed everything when I was talking about now. The matter, they want to eat like six people. You know what they're talking about with Jeffrey Epstein. But if you know, she said they also took money from Jeffrey Epstein. So you tell me, they're saying, yeah, they took money from Jeffrey Epstein, the Democrats, but they Republicans also took money from Jeffrey Epstein. But it's the wrong Jeffrey Epstein. Now everybody wanna act like she knew what she was talking about.
George Bush, Win Red, McCain Palin, Rick Lazio.
You mentioned Lee Zeldin there. He's now a cabinet secretary. He responded and said it was actually Dr. Jeffrey Epstein, who's a doctor, doesn't have any relation to the convicted sex trafficker. Unfortunate for that doctor, but that is who donated to a prior campaign of his. Do you want to correct the record on the
I never said that it was that Jeffrey Epstein, just so that people understand when you make a donation, your picture is not there. And because they decided to spring this on us in real time, I wanted the Republicans to think about what could potentially happen, because I knew that they didn't even try to go through the FEC. So my team, what they did is they Googled, and that is specifically why I said a Jeffrey Epstein. Unlike Republicans, I at least don't go out and just tell lies. Because it was not the same one, that's fine. But when Lee Zeldin had something to say, all he had to say was it was a different Jeffrey Epstein. He admitted that he did receive donations from Jeffrey Epstein, so at least I wasn't trying to mislead people. Now, have I dug in to find out who this doctor is? I have not. So I will trust and take what he says is that it wasn't that Jeffrey Epstein, but I was not attempting to mislead anybody. I literally had maybe 20 minutes before I had to do that debate.
Yeah, but people might see that and say, well, you're trying to make it sound like he took money from
I did not know.
a registered sex offender.
No, but I literally did not know. When you search FTC files, and that's what I had my team to do, I texted him and I said, listen, we're going up. They are saying that she took donations.
Right, but someone might say, well, your team should have done the homework to make sure it wasn't.
Within 20 minutes, you could not find that out. I'm just doing a quick search on FTC. So number one, I made sure that I was clear that it was a Jeffrey Epstein, but I never said that it was specifically that Jeffrey Epstein, because I knew that we would need more time to really dig in.
Well, Stacey Plaskett was texting the Jeffrey Epstein that we're talking about. You voted against the censure for her to remove her from her committees. You know, we pressed the minority leader Hakeem Jeffries on this last night. Maybe you don't think she should be removed from her committees, but why do so many Democrats seem unwilling to say it's inappropriate to be texting with a registered sex offender about what you're going to ask a witness at a congressional hearing?
So I'm not going to necessarily say that that's the case. Now, this is somebody that was a former prosecutor. I haven't sat down and talked about all the specifics of why Stacey was doing what she was doing. I know that when she got up and she spoke, she talked about the fact that this is one of her constituents. At the end of the day, what I know of prosecutors is that they are typically talking to co-defendants. They are typically talking to the people that have the best information. And what you had was the former attorney for the president that was sitting there. And honestly, we knew, or she knew, or at least Jeffrey Epstein presented that he was very cozy with the president. He had more information, registered sex offender or not. The bigger question is, why is it that the president was so cozy with a registered sex offender even after he ultimately ended up with some of his convictions? And seemingly, he had absolutely been on the plane with him. We know about the birthday card. The bigger question is, why is the president of the United States not the one that is in the hot seat for his relationship instead of us
we're going to take her off of her committee because he decided to text her. Stacey didn't initiate that chain. Jeffrey initiated that chain, and she took the information. Just like if somebody texts me.
Yeah, but she was responding and saying, you know, what are you talking about? Quick, I'm up next. And then her questions were about Rona. But do you think that was inappropriate? I mean, would you text?
Went out. I don't know. That conversation was getting good though. Will, you're muted, Will.
All right, I'm back.
I don't know why it's doing that, bro. It was staticky then too.
And
It was
echoing.
echo.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'm back on this. Kurt is muted.
Are you muted? Yeah. I don't know. But I she made a good point. She should have dug in deeper though for that information on.
But she had an opportunity to come clean right there. She like, I never said that Epstein. I said a Epstein. Like, bro, just say my team screwed it up. We gotta do better.
Yeah.
Instead of dancing around it.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
But
Like,
see,
my
I wouldn't
bad.
be in that
What's going on,
position.
Epstein?
I wouldn't be in that position because I wouldn't just be going after Trump like that.
I'd be on everybody ass.
I wouldn't fixate my time on going after Trump. I would actually be trying to do some work in whatever community I'm supposed to be working in. That's what I would be doing.
Well, because they on the investigative committee or whatever committee that is, they investigating everybody that's in the Epstein. The girl that was texting Epstein.
They're not investigating everybody, because if that's the case, they should be investigating Stacey Plackett. Why is Jeffrey Epstein
okay, but you cut me
during a congressional hearing?
You just cut me off. I was getting ready to address that. When she was no, it ain't. That's you're saying that it's false. What they said is she was texting Jeffrey Epstein because he had already been convicted, and so I guess to try to get his sentence reduced or whatever, she was getting intel from dude, and she was like, "Well, hurry up because I'm getting ready to go on." She needed intel. So she was talking to him. That's what prosecutors do. They got one person, so then they get the low hanging fruit, then they go try to get somebody else. They wanted Trump for real, but they was getting intel of everybody that was connected with that pedophile ring. Cause it's a lot of people that are involved. A lot of people that even to this day, once they finally bring it all out, man, it's gonna shake their power structure, because Democrats, Republicans, liberals, all of them got a part in that. That's why they all hide.
So why we only keep hearing the Epstein and his old lady? Why we ain't hearing none of the who they was trafficking to?
Well, they got some of them. It's just like the girl that they got locked up, and then Donald Trump and Cash Patel went to that prison, interviewed her, got her to say, "Well, you wasn't involved," so they moved her to a minimum security, and where she got access to all of this shit. It's a lot of people involved, and I'm not saying Trump is involved because I don't know. They haven't. All the files ain't came out. I don't even know if Clinton was involved. I know he was there. It's a whole bunch of people. Probably P. Diddy was there too. But it's redacted. Redacted mean they blacked it out when they was doing their investigation, when they went after him. So they redacted a lot of things in intelligence so that they say it's to protect the informers and to the victims, people that didn't want to come forward because they were scared of these powerful men. A lot of them motherfuckers are guilty. Them people that we call the billionaires and the millionaires, they got all these old fancy fantasies going on. They want to get with these young girls and take advantage of, man. That's a whole wicked system. That whole political system is wicked because they do some fucked up shit.
Kurt, you gotta watch the cursing, bro. You
Oh,
trying to
my
put
bad.
me
Hey, I'm a Marine. I cuss. I'm sorry. I cuss in my sleep sometimes.
Yeah,
Hey,
but see, but
I be
when
trying
you
to
said when
control.
you said when you said when you said they're going after everybody and anybody, no, they're not.
Yes, they are. They
So
just have.
who
They
what
can't. They
Democrat what Democrat? Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. We don't even got to go back and forth like that. What Democrat have they went after?
what I said. I said they are going. They can't go
What they
after
waiting on?
nobody. They can see and I know you've been involved in the with the police just like just about all of us. They right now they're in an investigative stage. They can't go after any one person. It's just these big names that we hear like Epstein and the girl and Trump and the prince. But until they get the files that
Let me take it
everybody
back
been
then. Let me take that back. Let me ask you a different question. Why are they defending every Democrat's
they
action
ain't.
and interaction
They
with
ain't. It's one
Epstein?
thing I know about them
Kurt, I
Democrats.
wasn't finished with the question, Kurt. Why are they defending every Democrat that done had an interaction with this man after he was convicted of pedophilia?
They not. You seeing political snippets off the news and off the social media. That's all you're seeing. So it looks like it looks like a partisan hack. All the Democrats are going after Republicans. It's not like I promise you, it's not.
Okay, so no,
Once they get
you can't promise me anything because I know what I
oh,
see and what it is
okay,
she
okay,
just defended she just defended and you did too. Y'all both just defended Stacey Plackett.
because she was getting information. That's what prosecutors do. They get one
She's
person
not a
that's been
prosecutor, she's a congresswoman.
but she's on that committee. That committee is designed to compile.
Why is he coaching her through a Congress hearing, telling her good job, XYZ? And see what you're doing is exactly what I'm saying. You're
You heard
defending
him
her.
say. You heard him say that, or
Yes.
is that what you heard him, or
No, the
either
text
that?
messages. The text messages. Yes. Good job. See, you got to know what's going on first. You got to know
He
what's going on.
also we also seen the text messages where he sent the birthday card that they sent him. Yeah, we're gonna keep our little secret that Donald Trump sent, but they want to say that's fake news. See, we not going to see because I'm not
Kurt, let's
defending.
just focus on this because you keep doing that. Every time I ask you
I'm
about
not
these people that
focusing
you said,
on. You keep
you went
focusing
right
on
back
just.
to Trump. You
You
went right back
keep,
to Trump.
but you keep going back to just Democrats. It's just Democrats. Like Republicans are, Jesus or somebody. No, they just as guilty.
Kurt,
All
just
of them are
listen for a
guilty.
second, bro. Just listen for a second. We're gonna move on because it's not we're not going nowhere because you said they're not just going after Republicans. I said they are. I said, why are they defending all the actions of the Democrats who are being exposed for really having relationships with this man after he was convicted for pedophilia? That's what I'm saying. You
They are
went back to
not.
Trump. Right
You
now,
keep
I said
you keep
Stacey
you
Plackett.
you keep saying that, but I'm saying not. I watched the hearings. They ain't just going after them. It's a lot of them Democrats
I
that
didn't say that,
ain't.
man. I didn't say that. Right now, you're defending Stacey Plackett. Let's focus on Stacey Plackett. You're defending her, and Jasmine Crockett is defending her, and Hakeem Jeffries is defending her. Nobody is saying, man, I don't. She dead wrong. She shouldn't have been contacting him. You just said she was a prosecutor. No, she's not a prosecutor.
What position she hold on that intelligence
Virgin
committee?
Islands, Congresswoman from the Virgin Islands.
That's the state she represent. That entail hearing. That's to compile evidence. That's what that hearing was all about. When she was texting him, and whether it was right or wrong, I'm sure it probably was wrong. it wasn't no text about how many girls we gonna get or
I'm
she
not talking
was.
about pedophilia. I'm not talking about pedophilia. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about why she's being coached. She was being coached. She is not. There's a difference between a prosecutor or a detective investigating or using a witness for something and someone being coached during a hearing. She should already, if she was using him as a witness, she was supposed to already have the information she needed
prior.
to prosecute someone. She's being
Well,
coached during the hearing, and he's telling her, "Good job." It's even a point where they was talking about somebody named Rona, and she never heard of it before, and she said, "Quick, tell me who's Rona? What is Rona?" And he said, not Corona. Rona is one of his assistants or something like that.
Executive assistant, yeah.
Executive assistant. Come
so she
on, you
was
sit up
snitch.
here still trying to defend it. It just sounds retarded.
So so you saying Epstein was a rat? He was telling.
I said he was coaching her. I don't know about all that rat and telling. Well, I don't know what you talking about. He was coaching her, is what I'm saying. She was being coached. And anybody with some common sense can see that. Everybody, except for people that's trying to defend Democrats and stay on Trump. This ain't even about Trump right now. When they bring some stuff with Trump that says Trump was doing this, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that nigga out of pocket. Just like I've been saying fuck Trump for the past 3 weeks or a couple of months or whatever from when he started messing with Israel. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all?
Well,
Y'all
I
keep it a
say
break, bro. And y'all be acting like it's me. I don't care about none of them. Crazy.
that's what.
I've been flipping on Trump for the past 2 months, and y'all
But
still sitting here trying to
like
defend
I keep
Democrats.
saying,
Come on.
I keep saying, no, BJ, they are two wings of the same bird.
Care about none of that, because when it comes to some real shit, you don't know
When it
what
comes to some real shit, I don't care which one. If them are if they done
well,
something wrong, if they done something wrong, then they should get some kind of penalty. I
But
don't care who it
the
is.
thing is, you can't even say that they're wrong. I sit here and say Trump is wrong. Yeah, he wrong. He out of pocket. I say it all the time. Y'all can't
Because
even admit that one of them is wrong.
I didn't
you
get a chance to
saying,
talk about. Hold on, Kurt. I
Hold
didn't
on,
get a chance to
Davon. Let
talk
him
about
finish.
this.
Davon, let him, because you cutting him off. Let him finish.
let me say this. It's not, it's not finished. It can't be finished because right now, don't nobody really know except the intelligence agents what's in those files because they keep it in what's called a skiff. And only intelligent people, the people that they say, with the intelligence agency, is able to see it. You can't even see it outside the skiff. It's like almost like a vault. So that information, even the media don't know. They know the snit bit pieces and they trying to piece it all together. But it's Democrats, Republicans,
Yeah, we
liberals,
already know all that, Kurt. We're not
and
even
all
talking about
that.
the Epstein
So
files right now. We're not even talking
I'm
about
not
that.
saying who's guilty and who's not guilty. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure that it is some Democrats that are guilty of sin and they should pay for it. But you're not going to get it paid for when you got people blocking it or blocking the information. They've been fighting over this stuff since the dude Epstein hung himself, which I don't even think that was real. I
You
think
right.
I
Don't even
think
worry
that was
about
fake news.
it. Because we sitting here talking about Stacey Plackett, you going back to the Epstein files and Democrats and Republicans. You
Well,
can't even say
you
that.
want to talk
You can't even
about
say that.
Packard, and I want to talk about all of them because
Okay,
I'm
so we can
bipartisan.
talk about, but Kurt. The topic was Plackett. You talk about you saying you want to talk about all of them. If you have a name and something to show, then we could talk about them. But I don't want to sit up here and you just going off the Richter scale, just making stuff up.
But
That's
you're
what you tend to
assuming
do.
that she's being coached.
No, I didn't assume nothing. See what I'm saying?
You
That
you assume
We
that.
read the text messages.
what are you talking about? Go ahead, Davon. Go ahead.
Yeah, Stacy Plackett wrong. She's dead wrong. If like you said a little bit earlier, that's what I was going to allude to. If you had something on uh Trump or anything prior to that, you knew who you was getting ready to interview before anything else, or you knew what was getting ready to happen well before you got there. So you could have asked Epstein anything you wanted to ask him before you got in that room, or he could have texted you anything he wanted to text you if it was coming from a prosecutor perspective. Then we all wouldn't even know about this. And so Shorty was wrong even defending her, because if you really concerned about getting everybody who's attached to it, then you should tell your homegirl, like, yo, listen, I can't defend you right now because what you doing texting them
You out of
right
pocket.
then and there.
You
You
out
out
of
of
pocket.
pocket.
Right, right.
So
And
she should
now I
have.
don't,
She
I can't,
That's simple, Davon.
It's that simple. It's
I
that
can't
simple.
defend Jasmine Crockett on this one because, she did say Jeffrey Epstein and then said, well, I only had 20 minutes to research. Then you shouldn't have said nothing.
But what you did was you did defend her. When you first came up here, you did defend her.
No,
That's exactly what you did.
no, you want me, you want me to be your adversary. See, because you want to say
I
what
don't
you
need you as
think
an
I said.
adversary, sir. I don't need you as an
Wait,
adversary.
but I'm saying you always want to say what you think I'm saying because you don't always listen me out. What I'm saying is, was Jasmine Crockett wrong for making her statement about a Jeffrey Epstein and then trying to backtrack, say I said Jeffrey Epstein? We ain't talking about Jeffrey Epstein. She was dead wrong. She
You
backtracked.
didn't say that when you first came up. You didn't say that.
Politicians do it all the time. Just like Donald Trump said, oh, they doing some seditious things and they should be killed or hung. What the hell he got going on? I mean, politicians speak out of line. All of them do sometimes, and they make these slip ups. You know what I'm saying? Should they go to jail for it? Nah,
Will, see if
nah.
you can play that. Will, see how it sound if you play it. It got to be on my end.
All right, give me a second.
What time is
Man,
it? Oh
but
shit! I got to try to get up here to this pharmacy.
all right, Kurt, man, catch you like
Hey, I gotta get that. Man, it feel like they got vice grips clamped down on my spinal cord.
But,
you
but,
don't know. I
but
hate when I catch
still.
those back cramps. So I don't even want to
This
imagine.
is
I be
worse.
catching back spasms.
This worse than they had to take 4 needles, top and bottom of my lower back, put some dye in there, and then had to put some kind of adhesive like super glue around the 4 lower lumbars in my spinal cord to keep it
Yeah,
in
that
place.
sucks.
It
That
sucks.
sucks.
But I promise you, that shit they give you that they gave Michael Jackson, that's some good shit. Because all you know is they put the IV in, they be like, just relax, and then you waking up.
Yeah, I know. I'm allergic to morphine, so whenever I have to take surgeries and
No,
stuff, they give me
they use
Dilaudid.
in the
Yeah, I
hospital
get worse.
they use propofol or whatever
Nah,
that
I get
stuff
this.
is.
I'm
It
allergic
could
to all of it. They have to give me the strongest one, Dilaudid, and it put me to sleep every time. I don't even feel
man,
it.
it's
I'm
called
allergic to
propofol.
morphine. Yeah,
It's
I'm allergic to that
propofol.
too.
They control how you sleep because they got to give you another medicine to wake you up from it.
Oh, nah, I ain't. That's not. I'm talking about pain medicine. Anything with
Oh,
morphine in it, I can't take.
I ain't, I be trying to avoid. I be wanting just give me some ibuprofen because I don't want none of that Percocet stuff.
Can't take none of it. I'm allergic to all that stuff. I don't
Yeah,
take none of it. Excedrin.
I ain't about to
But
be.
get what you got to get, Kurt. Man, you got to get that.
Yeah, I got. Oh shit! It's 9:24. I got to 10 o'clock. They close at 10.
But yeah, BJ, man,
Oh,
I think Shorty was wrong. I think Pulaski was wrong. She should have never. Yeah, she should have never text homegirl, and Crockett should have never had her back for being wrong. If you there for the right reasons, then be there for all the right reasons, not just that part. Like I said before, one thing I do agree with Kurt on, they all should be under attack. Everybody, Republican, Democrat, I don't care what you are
I don't
personally.
care what you is.
But
You messing with the children?
yeah, but if she wrong too though, Kurt, man. She wrong, she wrong. Can't I ain't about to sit
Yeah.
here and defend her being wrong. That don't make no sense. That's why I say I can't be a political figure. I would be wrong. I'm the wrong person to have. Some people need to bite that bullet, man. Some people don't want
The
to bite that
Democrats are
bullet.
trying to defend themselves, and Republicans are trying to defend themselves. So they all in that bucket. Get all of them.
B,
I
you
want to
think?
do.
B, you
I
think?
want to do. But as I see, Donald Trump did act nice with Mandami. They was friendly in the White House today.
I was getting ready to watch that video too, and I didn't get a chance to.
We got the video coming up. I
Common,
mean,
we want this
Trump
city of
Trump
ours
is
that we love to do very well. And I wanted to congratulate the mayor. He really ran an incredible race against, a lot of smart people, starting with the early primaries against some very tough people, very smart people. And he beat them easily. And I congratulated him. And we talked about some things in very strong common, like housing and getting housing built, and food and prices, and the price of oil is coming way down. Anything I do is going to be good for New York. If I can get prices down, it's good for New York. And we've got them down, way down from last year. We have, as you know, I've been saying to a lot of people, Walmart said that Thanksgiving this year is exactly 25% less than last year. So that's good for New York, good for everybody. But I just want to congratulate. I think you're going to have, hopefully, a really great mayor. The better he does, the happier I am, I will say. There's no difference in party. There's no difference in anything. And we're going to be helping him to make everybody's dream come true, having a strong and very safe New York. And congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Please.
I appreciated the meeting with the president, and as he said, it was a productive meeting focused on a place of shared admiration and love, which is New York City, and the need to deliver affordability to New Yorkers, the 8.5 million people who call our city their home, who are struggling to afford life in the most expensive city in the United States of America. We spoke about rent, we spoke about groceries, we spoke about utilities, we spoke about the different ways in which people are being pushed out, and I appreciated the time with the president. I appreciated the conversation. I look forward to working together to deliver that affordability for New Yorkers.
That's good. That's the calmest I've seen a Republican and a Democrat together in years. I can rock with Trump on that. Yeah, all right.
I want to see if New York is going to flip on Mondani like they flipped on Eric Adams.
What you mean? Why would they flip? He don't got their best interest.
They flipped on Eric Adams just because he was meeting with Trump.
Gotcha.
They don't want nobody. They don't want to deal with Trump. They don't want him. They don't want his help. They don't want nothing.
No,
which is ignorant.
He's not going to be successful without the help of the federal government.
Correct.
Eric Adams, the Democrats flipped on Eric Adams because he got caught up in that. He took that bribe or something he did. They got his ass. They was gonna prosecute him. They was putting him out of office because, bro, you in New York taking bribes. What the hell are you doing?
Everybody, all politicians take money from everybody. It wasn't even about no bribe or nothing, man.
When you get to that point,
he didn't get
all
convicted.
I'm saying is they indicted on taking some bribes or having something to do with some.
Did he get convicted?
No, Donald Trump threw it out. That don't mean he didn't do it.
Did he get convicted?
Only because the president put his finger on the justice scales. That don't mean he didn't do it.
He didn't get convicted, so I don't want to talk about. I don't want to put nothing, especially on no black man that wasn't convicted about nothing. He wasn't convicted. I don't defend Trump when you talk about he was convicted of this, that, and the third, and the fraud. But you ain't gonna put something on Eric Adams and he ain't been convicted.
Of nothing.
You go again. He ain't been convicted of it. You talking about indictment.
I put on Eric Adams exactly what it was. He was indicted. He was charged. That's it. And obviously they had some kind of evidence or whatever, you know.
They as soon as Eric Adams started complaining about the money that was being spent on illegal immigrants, that's when the Democrats flipped on him. That's all that was. You know what I mean?
He would no, that's not true.
When Eric Adams decided to
That's
do work
not
for
true.
Trump and all that, that's when they flipped on him. You know
That's
what I'm
not
saying?
true. He was already indicted before that.
I didn't say nothing about indictment or nothing. I'm just saying that's when they flipped on
That's
him.
when the Democrats flipped on him. That's when they went after him. And then
Okay.
he flipped because once they went after him, he flipped over and started, working with Trump. But they flipped on him long before he had flipped over to Trump. He was indicted 2 years before that.
Well, I want to see if they're gonna flip on Mamdani. Like I said, I want to see if they're gonna flip on Mamdani because one thing about New York hate Trump. Them Democrats, they hate Trump in New York. They hate him everywhere, but New York, you're not supposed to be standing next to him, talking to him, or nothing, straight up and down. Because Eric Adams really should have been mayor again.
What?
I think it's going to depend on what Madonna do for the city. If they
I
see,
think,
you know how New
and
York is. If
the reason why I think Mandani got elected for real because he addressed the up and coming voters, them young people. He appealed to them, and they came out in force. A lot of them old people that's in them other little boroughs and stuff, man, they don't outnumber all of the people in New York. I mean, them
I
young
think
folks, they came out.
I think you half right about that though, Kurt. I think it was like the young folks, but I think he did appeal to some of the older folks in New York too, because he started talking about housing and transportation. That don't really have an age limit on it. That's for
Right.
them older
Well,
folks.
but I'm
Not too
saying,
many. Hold on, let me finish. Not too many of them young kids got housing out there in New York. That a lot of them is grandfathered into their cribs where they at in them projects and all that. So I can see them older folks, those people who really got houses and stuff like that or can afford them, being the ones like I'm running to them. Now I'm not saying the younger crowd didn't go toward them, which I think that's true too. But I think it came from a lot of people who got their stuff together in New York,
I sent you
not
something,
more so
Will.
than them young folks.
I kind of think they got tired of the same old ass politicians, these old men that's been running New York for years, and they seen this young man and they flocked to him.
Mine say
You
Trump,
know,
Trump don't like Trump like what is he
Trump
don't
like
like
winners.
wimps.
He don't like wimps. That's a fact.
That's true.
yeah,
If he don't align with himself, if he don't align with himself with the winning probably early, whoever win after that, he definitely does.
right.
Trump, like I said, there's certain things about Trump I like. I ain't gonna hold
He
you. There's certain
like to
things I like.
succeed. He like to succeed, and when you look like you're succeeding, he on your team. I don't care who you is.
I was
You know,
listening to somebody talk about the terrorists and Donald Trump and the terrorists, and he to me made a stupid point when he said that Walmart and all of them is the ones that's paying the terrorists, so they're gonna make the prices go up. Yeah, but unfortunately for Walmart, they're not the only people that sell food. Other people sell food, so they could drop the prices. They're just gonna lose their customers. So that makes no sense.
Hold on, y'all.
You don't sound like a Democrat, and you seem to have left the party. No, the party left me, and it left working class people.
You complained about allowing hundreds of thousands of illegals, and this indictment was punishment for complaining.
That is clearly my belief.
I'll just admit it.
Yes,
I thought it was pretty funny when they started trucking illegals here because it's a sanctuary city. Basically committed an act of insurrection against the federal government by ignoring federal law.
You can pause it right there and watch this. While this is taking place, they're talking about New York. Do you have the clip of what they're doing right now in New York, Rob?
I can find one. I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
You don't sound like a Democrat, and you seem to have left
Hold
the
on, Will,
party.
let it play one
No,
more time.
the party left
Right.
me, and it
Fuck.
left working class people.
You complained about allowing hundreds of thousands of illegals, and this indictment was punishment for complaining.
That is
And this
clearly my
indictment
belief.
is
I'll just admit it.
Yes,
I thought it was pretty funny
That's
when they
all I
started
wanted to hear,
trucking illegals here because
What I just said.
He said he's not going back to Haiti.
About illegal immigrants, and the indictment was punishment for him complaining about the illegal immigrants.
That's when they jammed him up when he
Yes.
when he spoke up.
That's when they went after him. Yep,
Man,
I remember all that.
what a coincidence.
One state I'm paying attention to is New York. My family up there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was wild. That was Haiti said he got 17 convictions. He said, "I love you, Obama. I love you, Biden." Yep. I don't want to go. I'm not going back to Haiti.
Said 17 convictions.
He probably back
17
already.
convictions. 17 convictions. You were supposed to been gone.
I'm telling you.
You were supposed to been gone. I don't care if it was 17 misdemeanors. I think if I could be wrong, but I think you got a certain amount of misdemeanors before they consider it a felony.
Oh, you know what?
Because they
What
was
you think, Will?
complaining
What
about
you
the
think going on?
Huh?
What you think about the mayor sitting down with Trump?
It's a good thing for the city because like how he's supposed to run one of the largest cities in the country without the back end of the federal government. That's like a suicide mission trying to do it by yourself. It's impossible.
Exactly.
Yeah, they ain't got to be best friends, but you got to keep the lines of communication open. People just being silly and then they feelings, and then if he do part ways from Trump, and you know Trump, he don't give a damn. He will cut the faucet off, and then they're gonna be talking about we all starving, we ain't no jobs, and ain't no food.
When I
Lose
saw that, I said,
situation.
"Oh, he not as dumb as I thought he was."
No. He understand he need Trump. He understand he need Trump.
Right.
Trump
Why
understand
not
he
work?
need him
Why
too.
not work? Why not work with the person in charge of the country you live in?
Facts.
That's a no-brainer.
Who's a New Yorker?
Who's a New Yorker? It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
And he said that. He said, "Yeah, I want New York to win." I sent you one more, Will.
Okay.
We're gonna get up out of here because this shit throw me off, man. That heard up, you know, they got me blowed, man.
Electronics do that, bro.
They got me blowed, man.
Kirk
Eli gonna have to
ripping up
stop.
before he
I'm gonna
go
have
to
to.
the get some medication.
As soon as Eli start touching stuff, man, stuff
Oh
just be wrong.
no.
Word up. They've been good all these weeks.
My man Eli alone, man.
They've been good all these weeks.
And last
Oh,
week,
man.
he's already saying Eli not allowed to touch it no more. My man alone. Dallas' birthday this week too, cuz.
What y'all doing for it?
He having a game room party. He want me to get him Black Ops 7. Gonna go grab it in the morning.
Oh, this is a good one too. While you pulling that up, Will, I'm gonna see. I was just in the barbershop talking about this last night. Go ahead.
Mr. Leader, two questions. One on healthcare. The president said over the weekend that he's had some conversations with Democrats about some type of direct payment plan, giving money back to people. Have you had any conversations with the president? Conversations with members? And then secondly, on Epstein, the president also just said a short time ago that he might be willing to sign this measure if it clears both chambers. If that is the case, are you comfortable with whatever information is in the Epstein files if it involves or potentially implicates Democrats?
Donald Trump appears to have chickened out on the Epstein scandal. He's caved. It's a complete and total surrender. Because as Democrats, we made clear from the very beginning, the survivors and the American people deserve full and complete transparency as it relates to the lives that were ruined by Jeffrey Epstein, who was a monster, and all of those folks who were dealing with him, the wealthy and the well-off, and people who are going to be exposed in full transparency. That's been our commitment from the very beginning, and it's closer to happening this week. The House will act decisively, the Senate needs to act, and Donald Trump just needs to step out of the way and let the chips fall where they may. Now, in terms of the first part of your question, I have no idea what Donald Trump is talking about. I certainly haven't had a conversation with him. I have no visibility into Leader Schumer having a conversation with him. I don't know a single member of the House Democratic Caucus who's had a conversation with Donald Trump. These people continue to bury their heads in the sand and then lie to the American people. This is not that complicated. Time has run out as it relates to extending the Affordable Care Act tax credits. The most viable path forward is for those Republicans, all we need is a handful, to join our discharge petition, just like a handful joined the discharge petition related to Jeffrey Epstein and those files. All we need is a few Republicans to join the House Democratic Caucus discharge petition, and we can extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits for 3 years to provide the American people with the certainty that they need that their healthcare costs are not going to explode.
Clear, Jeffries.
Hold on.
He don't
Why
be
is
answering
Amazon
nothing.
paying me 63?
He ain't gonna answer nothing.
He seemed hard nosed.
Just
He
talking.
seemed hard nosed as hell.
Let's see. Hold on.
The email speaks for itself. The only stone cold liar in this debate is Hakeem Jeffries. So, Mr. Minority Leader, take a deep breath, chill out, stop lying, stop with the juvenile name calling, and own up to the fact that your campaign solicited campaign cash from Jeffrey Epstein.
That's all I was saying.
All right.
Hakeem Jeffries supposedly had gotten funding from Jeffrey Epstein.
Boy, is Epstein supposed to have been a billionaire too? Or
Epstein had billions.
Had a lot of money.
Billions.
because everybody had their damn handout.
Yeah, I don't think he was a billionaire. I think he was worth like 300, 400 million.
I thought he had billions.
I think his boyfriend was a billionaire, or the cat who supposed to have put him on was a billionaire.
You don't have an island with
500 to 600 million.
Okay.
Net worth.
That's what they got on paper.
That they
he
know
got
about,
more
right.
than that. Yeah, if he got that on paper, then he got more than that in actual bread.
Nah, no,
You don't
that
think
don't
so?
work like that. If your net worth is 500 million, they done added your investments. Remember, Kanye West was worth 1 point something billion, and as soon as he lost all his endorsers, sponsors, and endorsements and all
400
that,
million.
it went down to 300 million. That's not money that you actually have. When your net worth, that's not money that you have actually have. You know what I'm saying?
I just
If you
figured,
worth
like,
300 million, they probably got 50 million in the bank. Just the same thing with Puff. Puff is worth 100 million now. He was just a billion and some change. He only worth 100 million now. Like,
The man Offset out here being Petty Murphy. I would too. You want to play, miss? Well, let's goddamn play. Look, listen. Offset files for custody of 4 children, including Cardi B and Stephon Diggs' newborn. Savage. Demanding 200 million in emotional damages. Shocking move leaves fans speechless. And not me. I'm surprised he didn't pull a goddamn Rambo. Remember Orange Juice Jones?
My first impulse was to run up on you and do a Rambo. I'm about to jam you and flat blast both of you. I ain't want to mess up this $3,700 Lynx coat. So instead, I chill.
I saw you and him. Had ass. Like, I would have, like, she be, the shit she was doing, allegedly she was getting spanked while she was pregnant before they got divorced. Oh my God. Good Googa Mugga. I would have lost my screwballs. It's one thing to just be in the hood and your girl is really not a celebrity, so you just got to deal with this shit locally. But worldwide, somebody giving your wife 1,000 thunderclaps while she pregnant? That is crazy. I would have been like this. And when they asking you about it, like, I'm cool. That shit ain't nothing, man. That's my leftovers. Dudes kill me. That's my leftovers. In the house, I'm like this. Oh!
Clutching the air.
Yeah, but yo, he like, I don't know. Like, we know the facts of it. He legally could do that. They're legally married. So if she got pregnant, legally, that's his kid. That he could. It's the law in Georgia. Facts.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know if this is actually true, if he actually doing this, but I do know he was trolling. He posted this. My kid, he basically, I the pappy. Out of Pappy. He trolling.
Out of Pepe.
And so I don't know what's going on, but fuck it. The gloves is off.
Hey, Will, what you married? What you think? Is that something you would do? Is that a move you
No,
would do?
he been. They say he's super petty. I think he just being a damn clown, a jerk at this damn point, man. Leave that girl alone. Go, y'all get y'all divorce. Go on about your business, man.
What about you, Davon?
I wouldn't do it, but this shit's funny. I
You
ain't
ain't
gonna
about to
hold
get
you.
no
It's funny.
200 million and no emotional damages.
It's
'Cause
petty.
when y'all go to court and she pull up her receipts, now y'all both up there looking stupid.
Yeah, it's petty
Well,
because you know she got something
y'all
on him.
better men than me. Y'all better men than me because I'm doing it.
You need all yours,
No,
huh?
BJ is. We know you are. We're not surprised.
That's
Everybody in the
exactly what
chat
I'm
might
doing.
be, but me and Will not surprised at all. You
Hey
surprised,
yo,
Will?
That man is not going to nobody's courthouse,
hey
bro.
yo,
No,
you
he
know what's
not.
crazy? What's crazy is we was just in the barbershop and Bert, my witness. We was just in the barbershop last night, and I said, if it was me, my man Chauncey brought it up about Cardi B. I said, man, if it was me, I'll put that pressure on them. Like, yo, that baby mine too. They would have to pay me. Word up. I'll
And now
settle. I'll
then it
settle.
came out.
I'll settle. I'll settle for 50 million.
Little
Just
smooth
cause.
50, nothing too crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
that's
wouldn't
probably
do the
why.
200 million and all that, but because it's him and her, y'all can
25
split it up.
apiece. Yeah, they got
Yeah,
it.
25
Yeah,
apiece. I'm doing it. I'm doing
that's
that
probably why he asked him for 200 million so he could get 50.
because
Right.
it's too much. It's too. First of all, for you to just go out and get pregnant like that,
Yeah,
and
you're not hurting me at all.
you got pregnant like 3 months after you dropped my baby.
Right.
Like,
You think she was clapping while she was pregnant?
I don't know. It's a possibility, man. Who knows? But
I don't put it past her. She don't see nothing
yeah, I
wrong
don't
with
put
it.
it past her. I don't put it past her. It's like, come
I
on, my
don't.
nigga. Like, you actually, you're still married. You don't have no kind of regard of what's going on in life.
Mm-mm.
You got 3 children that you got to explain this. Though, what about your kids that you already have?
You
And
already
this they
getting a
daddy.
divorce from this current baby's father.
This they
Stefan
daddy.
Diggs ain't in none of his kids' lives.
All 3 of your kids have this daddy right here.
Right.
Now you done isolated this one kid that you about to have, who father is this guy right here. That
Might as well say fatherless.
man. And then you mad at Offset. You complain about Offset cheating and being with all these women and all that. And you go get pregnant by a nigga who got 2 other women pregnant at the same time as you.
Yeah.
That you. I don't hear enough women talking about that.
You won't. You won't. You know, don't. You
They don't
not.
see nothing wrong with it. They
Not.
telling her to do her.
They agree with her
Yeah,
move, huh?
with the
Mm-hmm.
shenanigans. Yeah.
You not. Women
Mm.
fail to realize men got feelings. They don't think so. They don't think
It ain't even
our
about
feelings
having
exist.
feelings at this point. It's not even
It's
about
just
having
selfish.
feelings.
It's selfish to the
It's
kid.
selfish. I'm talking about I brought the kids up.
Yeah.
I brought the kids up. Speaking of children, my first child was born today, y'all. Please keep us in your prayer. SPV new edition. Who that? Suleiman? Suleiman had his
Congratulations.
baby today.
Congratulations.
Jabril,
Congratulations.
the angel. Congrats, Suleiman.
You heard up.
A boy
Congratulations,
too.
man.
A boy
Ooh,
off the rip.
boy.
First
So
boy.
the
Rip.
saga continues. SPV new edition.
That's
Yeah,
what's
I'm
up.
done. One boy, one girl. I'm over with. I'm gonna go to the
That's what's
doctor.
up.
About to hit the
Yeah.
clinic.
Uh-oh.
Handsome little boy, man.
How we get rid of these?
Mm-mm-mm.
Trying to
See what
shoot blanks.
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, Will? Now you heard what he just said, right? You heard what
I heard you.
Davon just said, right?
Yeah.
But he'll be talking about what Trump said.
Devon said he can say what he want to say. He ain't running for office.
He did say that.
Yeah.
He did say that.
I was about to go, thank you, Will. Thank you. What are you talking about, man? It's two different things.
Tell BJ to take notes, Davon. Take notes about what?
Thank you, man. Whatever it is.
Take notes about what?
I'm gonna be
Platinum,
tripping, man.
Platinum, I thought about you the other day too, because I got a question. I want to wait to get the Christians and the Muslims back up here though,
Oh boy, I got some clips to send you for them
because
too.
I know you Christ, you follow Christ, you follow Jesus Christ, not having any more kids.
Take notes on not
Please.
having no more childrens.
Wait, hold on.
I mean,
Wait. When do y'all think enough is
hey
enough?
yo, bro, you just had you just had a set of twins, man.
But you take notes though.
You take notes.
Yeah.
You just had a set of twins. What you said, Davon?
When do y'all think enough is enough? Like y'all gonna keep going till the wheels fall off?
What, having kids?
Yeah.
I was done with my two. For real. Maybe I'm old school. I think it's disgusting. I can't imagine having one man's baby in my belly, having sex with another one. Yep, that's disgusting. I agree, Mimi.
Mm-hmm. Nasty.
I agree.
Nasty work.
I agree.
How about you, Will?
Oh no, I've been through. I should have been through, but
Will got
but I don't know.
grandkids, man. Will have a
Yeah,
baby now. The
yeah.
grandkids is gonna be
I'm a bozo.
the grandkids is gonna be what would that? Well, if you had a baby, what would it make the grandkids would be? They would be
That'll
cousins.
be the that'll be their nephew.
That'd be their nephew.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandkid? No, one.
Yeah. My if I have a baby right now, my son.
Right.
That'll be Will's brother, and that'll be Lil Zaires' nephew. That'll be Zaires' uncle.
Your kid would be Zaire's uncle.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Like
He'll be
Amari.
older than his uncle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be older than his uncle. Yeah, that's right.
He over here tonight. That's why I was a little bit late getting on.
Would be their uncle. That's right.
How old Eli? Hold on. Eli was born in 20. Eli 15.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, Eli just
yeah.
turned 15.
They said Dre, you was in the gym. They said Dre was on fire.
Dre was hooping last night.
He was on your squad?
Mm-mm.
Of course not.
Well, he was on the team I picked. It was me, him, Eli, Kev. It was supposed to be me, him, Eli, Kev, and somebody else. Oh, and James.
Okay.
By the time I walked on court, Olu picked the teams, and it was me, Juan, Eli, James, and Kev.
Oh,
And then
so
it
they
was
swapped Dre out for Juan.
Casey, Josiah, Olu, and Sid.
Okay.
They all was hitting their shots, but Dre was leading the charge.
Okay.
Dre was leaving the Dre had about 4 points. My game, the first game against them niggas went up 5-0.
Damn.
They almost skunked us. Eli scored the only basket. We lost 7-1.
You and Juan could get on the same page?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
You know Juan just be out there to sweat.
Get his wreck, yeah.
Juan don't care about winning and losing. Kev was out of it. Kev wasn't the normal Kev. And I pulled the muscle.
Oh my God.
I
Sit
pulled
your
my
whole ass down.
Juan told me the name of it, but I pulled my joint. I'm not playing tomorrow at the joint.
Oh, Lou put the drain tank together.
Yeah, they were so busy arguing with Olu about the team. I forget the team. We got a hoop.
Yeah.
They was
I'm ready to
beatable.
play a game.
We could have beat them. We could have beat them when we came back. I came back with me, Kev, Eli, James, and Johnny. We could have beat them.
Okay.
You heard me, BJ? I'm
Johnny,
ready to come back to the
you was
court.
on the team the second time, Johnny. The second team. We had
you
already lost before you came in.
Yeah, I'm gonna join the redeem team.
We had already lost before you came in, Johnny. You was on the second team. That's the one we almost won.
It still be deep on Saturdays.
We lost at the we lost the last minute last second shot. Olu hit a long range 3 basically.
Wait, y'all still playing full court?
With 3 seconds left.
Oh, come on, man. I'm too old for that shit. Full court?
Full court.
This nigga talking about he
Jesus.
too old. He talking about he too old. He not even 40 yet. You got men out there 60 years
That's
old,
crazy.
60, 70.
Which one of them?
Tone is
Which
68 years old.
which one of them playing on the torn ACL, broken leg, broken wrist, and
Tone
broken
is
ankle?
68 years old.
Who got metal in their leg? Who got metal in their wrist? Who got metal in their ankle?
I'm still winning,
And
Will.
walk
I
with
just
no
hit prize
limp.
picks.
And
Oh
I
yeah,
still
Dred
go
just
out
showed me
there
his
and
picks.
I just might be tired. That's it. I'm not even talking about my leg.
Everybody
I'm just
got
gonna be
injuries.
tired.
Juan pulled
Everything in his right leg.
Juan
Ankle,
pulls everything in his
hamstring,
body.
I'm
hamstring,
just saying,
calf.
I could do it. I could run up and down. I'm just tired. That's all. I'm be tired.
Johnny,
I
he
haven't
he
run up
not
and
even
down in a
40
minute.
yet, Johnny. How old
I'm
are you,
tired.
Davon?
39.
39. Talking about he too old. He 39.
Nigga BJ acting like he just didn't find a new vigor to get on the basketball court. Like he ain't take a break for years.
I did. What's he talking about?
Mm. He took a break for a while too.
When? When? When I took this break?
When we would just when I was in the truck with you, you wasn't playing no basketball. You was chucking every day.
I was hooping. I was still hooping, man. I was
All right.
hooping.
Yeah, he was
I was
still
hooping
going
at.
to
I was
Five
hooping at
Forks.
Five Forks, bro.
Mm-hmm. We
I
weren't
was at
playing
Five
full court,
Forks.
but we was out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was at Five Forks. You wasn't hooping. You was in the truck. I still go hoop. And even when Najee was out, when me and Najee was running teams, me and Najee was hooping.
All right, I'll
Saturday
come back
morning.
outside. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of my leg no more. I'm cool.
Me and Najee was hooping.
I
I'm about
had
to say, man,
traumatic
be out there with
surgery.
his RoboCop knee.
Maine out there like Forrest Gump, nigga.
Yeah. Got his brace on.
Yo, yeah,
When
I
he had the
fucked up
break,
for that.
when he had the break, when he had the leg braces on.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, it just started bugging out here.
When he had the leg breaks on.
It's raining.
Yeah, just got crazy.
Well, we could get up out of here. We ain't got to be. It ain't gonna be one of them long. I gotta figure this computer out, man. This joint done piss me off.
If you
Yeah, Dred. I don't know
if
what he
you and
talking
Eli
about. He's
if you and
39.
Eli don't get it together, I'll come to the church in the
Man,
morning, bring it with you.
that's okay. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to share today with the chat. More so with BJ. After tonight, this is the last bit of my weed. I don't believe in flushing no weed down the toilet, but tonight my last night smoking. As long as BJ don't, you ain't drink yet, right? B, you still ain't have a drink.
I ain't never gonna drink again.
As long as BJ don't have a drink, I won't smoke.
Yeah, I'm
BJ used
hooping
to
tomorrow,
have
That's
Johnny.
trophies.
SLS script.
BJ used to
I'm
have
a
trophies
stretch.
taller than
I'm a
me in the
stretch.
crib. Stupid nice.
Uh,
Yeah. I don't know where my trophies at, Suey.
Mom Deuce broke them over your damn head.
She broke one of them on my back. She broke one of them on my back.
I got
He
a,
stopped bringing them
I
home
got
after
an
that.
old ass picture of me. I got an old ass picture of me, BJ, Jersey, and Jamel on the basketball court. Tired as hell.
Oh, send it to me. I ain't got
Uh,
that.
yeah, I got an old. Let me send it to you.
Send it
It's
to
in the
me. I
cut
ain't got
somewhere. I
that.
gotta find it. Yeah, that's back when I was
Congrats,
hooping.
Davon. Welcome to the sober world again. Man,
Here we
you
go.
see, I didn't even indulge in that conversation, right?
We'll see.
You see, I didn't even
As long as
indulge in that conversation, bro.
we'll
You
see.
don't believe it?
Nah.
We'll see.
He gonna shock the world with this one.
You know what's gonna be crazy, Will? When we have our next thing, and I don't smoke the whole chat, he won't have no choice believing. He'll know I can't go that long without smoking if I'm smoking.
I'm not watching you. I could just take your word for it, but I'm not watching you. I'm not. You can smoke when you go home, and I wouldn't know.
We'll see. We'll find out.
I wouldn't
I ain't gonna
know.
talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it.
One day at a time.
That'd
Yep.
be a good thing, though. Yeah, I ain't never drinking ever again.
I figured I know how much you. One night, this nigga asked me, right, Will? I swear to God, I never forget. This
In the
is what
crib is
made me
crazy
think of
work.
it. This one night we chilling at his crib. One of the fights we watching. This nigga BJ goes, yeah, I don't know how you niggas could smoke blunt after blunt after blunt. looked at this nigga. I'm like, nigga, I don't know how you could drink shot after shot after shot. So BJ gets to get quiet. And I look back at the nigga again. He's like, what, nigga, you right. I ain't got nothing to say. You right.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, shit. You be fucking drunk as hell, still throwing them
But
shits back.
I'm not drinking every day. Y'all smoking all day every day. That's the
That's the
difference.
difference.
Yeah. They smoking all day. They can't function without smoking.
Rolling one while smoking one with one in
Yeah.
their ear.
Gotta wake up. When they open their eyes, they smoking a blunt before they brush their teeth.
Never been one of those types. And
And then they gonna
I brush
smoke
my
before
teeth
they leave the
afterwards
crib.
because that shit tastes nasty.
Then they
Like
gonna
I don't drink
smoke. Then they
orange
gonna
juice
smoke when they leave the crib.
after
Then
I
they gonna
brush it.
smoke in the car. Then they gonna smoke some more. That's where their money
And
go.
before they
BJ,
do
you used to
everything,
smoke like this. This nigga used to smoke like this, Will. He used to smoke like this.
No, I
He is
didn't.
talking like he did not smoke like this.
I smoked, bro. I didn't smoke. You know why I didn't
This nigga, Davon,
smoke?
you know how I know he used to smoke like this, Will? I
you used
used
to
to
be with them.
roll. I
Oh
used to
shit.
be, Davon, roll a blunt. Davon, roll a blunt. I bet.
You capping, man.
Oh my God.
You capping.
Wake and bake.
Yo, Will, we the ones
You
that had it,
capping.
right? Long story short, Will, we had it. So we didn't have to go nowhere to get it. So the nigga, yo, bro, we didn't have, you know what I'm saying? Yo,
Yeah, it's
yo,
right
Davon, we in
there.
the studio. Yo, just roll up, just roll up, roll
This
up.
man
We
crazy.
counting it, roll up, roll up, roll up. We count, I'm
You're
counting and
crazy.
rolling.
First of all, two reasons why you wrong. First of all, a blunt used to last me the whole day. I smoked a half in the morning and half at night. I was not smoking like that. Second of all, I ran a multi-million-dollar operation. I ain't
Couldn't
have
be
time
high
to
all
be high.
day.
I could
Right.
not be high. I
No,
could not
no.
afford to be high,
If
bro.
if we was on the road or
No,
something
sir.
like that, that's when BJ is chill. The
No,
moment we were in
sir.
the crib or if we was in the studio, BJ talking
I was
about
gonna
roll
say
up.
if I came
Boss
to the
was with us.
studio, then I'll be like, roll up. I'm at the studio or something. But me smoking all day, just rolling up, never happened.
Never been
No,
you.
sir. No, no, sir. Well, I'm running around with 100,000 cash, 200,000 cash, $150 cash in the Louis bag. I can't be high, bro. You know what I mean? Niggas know I got money that's trying to rob me. What I look
Right.
like being high?
Right.
You know what I'm
Easy
saying?
target.
Easy target.
Those
No,
times, no,
sir.
he wasn't. No, then no.
No,
I'm talking about
sir.
club nights and shit like that.
Yeah, I smoked at the club. I smoked on but
Talking
nah,
about
that
club
never,
nights
that
and shit
never
like
been.
that.
That's why it be so easy. You know why it be so easy for me to quit smoking? Because I got stuff to do.
But
Yeah.
the trick, what people really don't
I
know
got stuff
about
to
me, well,
do.
it's easy for me to quit smoking. People think it's
Uh,
hard for me to quit smoking. I like the taste of weed. That's why I
cat,
smoke. I like, you know why and another reason why
cat.
I
The
want to
man is
quit, Will,
crazy.
Why?
I don't even like the niggas I buy weed from. So it's
Oh
like, damn,
damn.
I don't even want to be around you niggas. Why? And then I think to myself, why am I around you? Oh yeah, I got to get weed from you. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, let me get the fuck away from you as fast as possible. Now as I get older, I'd be thinking like, what if something get raided over here, or robbed over here, and I'm over here? That's what I be thinking about. So
Mhm.
I only like the
And you know
taste of
how much
weed.
money you about to be saving?
Yeah, I already know. It's easy to quit for me. I quit cigarettes like it was no problem. No issue.
But you replaced the cigarettes with the weed though. So now what you gonna replace the weed with?
I don't have to replace the weed with anything. Money, kids. Replace the weed with
Okay.
kids.
All right.
BJ's calling somebody to say I'm cap on this weed situation.
A fact. You know I am. You know I am. You lucky
Word
he
up.
ain't answer.
Who you call? Richard.
Uncle Rich.
Yeah, nah,
Buying weed
I
from
gotta
ninjas
prove
you
it to
don't
him
like is
too.
crazy.
I can't
Tell
wait.
me about it, Dre. I wouldn't
Yeah,
know.
that
What he don't know is I'm about to buy
cat.
foreign and money green and
Dre,
paint it money
cat.
green.
Do not listen to what this man is talking about up here, man.
Okay,
Cat.
okay.
What
When
is
we
going
back
on?
at it, BJ Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday, man. I gotta get my bag out. We gonna throw this shit away, Will.
Bet.
Yeah, the audio we can't have. It don't even make sense to have this up there, man.
I
That was
got
trash.
you. I got you.
Word up. That was trash.
I might be able to get a couple
Excellent.
clips from it and then toss the rest.
Mike, Mike tripping, videos tripping and all that. I don't know what was going on. My joint's
Kurt,
still tripping.
Kurt act like he damn Samuel L. Jackson.
Man said buy weed from ninjas you don't like. It's crazy. I swear I hate it, man. I swear. I don't know. It's something about like I
Who you
think
get
there's
your weed?
something
Who you get your weed from? Who you talking about?
anybody, all of them, everybody. I don't like nobody, bro. I swear. I think it's something to do with like you start rubbing shoulders with people again that like I don't know, man. Just your environment change, and you start listening to different things and stuff like that. It just and you hear something stupid, you be like, "Why am I talking to you?" Oh yeah, I smoke. I gotta stop
Will you
smoking.
coming to the gym tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be
Dre, you in
there.
the gym tomorrow?
What time is the gym tomorrow?
I
What
know
time is the
Johnny
gym
said
tomorrow?
he in there.
Start at 10
10 in the morning?
in the morning, bro. Come on, bro. You a former weed smoker. 10 o'clock
He'll
is
be
not that
high.
early.
He'll be too high. He'll be up smoking all night. He can't get up at 10 in the morning.
No, I get up way before that anyway. But I'm surprised really that 10. All right, come on, let's go.
The job is yours, Dre.
It looks like I'm sweating this weed out fast and early.
Yeah, I'll be there in the morning.
I'll be there. I'll be there. I ain't got nothing to do.
I don't know what it was today. I know I just got this mic from Will, so I know it ain't the mic, but I don't know. I don't like that Eli be twisting it up like this.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
We got another one just in case.
I don't know. It's pissing me off, man. I think it's the laptop though.
The laptop might not be strong enough for all the shit what you doing with it.
But we don't. I was just on this Sunday, but 6 people up here. Unless it's burning it up. I think it's one of these wires, bro. I don't know if it was the headset or the mic.
You plug the
I mean, it's a
headset right
sound
into
here.
the
I got
mic, or you plug
26
the
cents of
headset into
sound production.
the laptop?
No. That's what it was, Will. The headset need to go into the mic.
Yes, sir.
That's what it was, Will. The headset need to go into the mic. The headset went into the laptop.
I fixed it, Dred. You fired now, bro. Thanks anyway.
Yeah, I don't need you, Dred. I don't need you.
All right, I'll see y'all in the morning, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us tonight.
All right, which park we going to? Which gym y'all going to?
I'll text it to you.
All right.
I'll text it to you. Peace, everybody.
I'm rusty too. Don't be acting like that. Don't be acting like I'm rusty. If I miss a layup, I ain't trying to hear nothing.
Another conversation I'm not indulging in, Will.
Sunday, man, I was on my way. I swear, Will.
Another conversation I'm not indulging in, y'all.
Okay.
Peace, Johnny. Peace, Dred. Peace,
I can't
Mom.
wait to this next group.
All right, we out, y'all. Have a good night.
Nah, I'm hungry. Peace.
I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. Will, what up? When I was a little boy, I put my hood on my back. All eyes on me and nobody cut me no slack. While bowling up and down, that cold money was all I thought. And daddy was selling drugs, so it made me say fuck sports. Him teaching me the game, felt like he was passing the torch. In front of projects, I jumped off the stoop, not a port. My OGs was my idols, not no Meech or Rick Ross. And remember, to be a boss, life was always the cause. I carry Christ on my back, that's why they call me the cross. And whenever shit was rough, I just hustle and stay my course. And every time I pull myself back on my feet, digging my cleats. Every step I take, rip up the streets. A gun in a vest, some money and weed is all I need. When I hit the block, my mama started losing her sleep. To love a nigga like me is really not for the weak. I became a villain after that 100 bullets ate up my Uncle G. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that.